So season 9 has concluded and we've made some serious moves in this summer. But what happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host for today, Mr. Y. Callum.
Hello, my name's Y. Callum and welcome back to Bill Slough, the Slough Town save, where we're trying to take Slough Town from the Vanarama South all the way to Premier League success. However, to do that, we need to get promoted out of the divisions, and you're not going to believe what we did last season. Bridge crosses over to Briley. Briley's on the left-hand side, crosses it in. Tommy Wingate! We're one up. Tommy Wingate. Oh, we're hitting them on the counter. Andy Stockbridge is bringing it away. Brilliant tackle from Andy. Gives it off to Danny Imray. Needs to play it fast. He does. To Mickey McDonald, the Mohawk. Gets it behind. Stockbridge! Oh, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Slough. Welcome in, Tommy. Oh, that was weird, wasn't it?
Let's hear you sing his name.
Tommy Wingate. Flicked on to Cunnington. And he scores. Che Cunnington, CC to his friends, shoots underneath Dylan O'Day, sprints back to the centre circle, and we have a situation on our hands. Brings it forward. He's going to give it back, and it doesn't matter. We've beaten the O's, and I know mathematically it doesn't, but I think that means we're up. I'm calling it now. I think we are promoted. And now it's time to win the league, everyone, which is what we wanted. This is the situation. I'll probably show you this as well. Just, you don't take my word for it. We are top. We're top by a significant amount of points. I'm not telling you the amount of points because there's a couple of games in hand to be played. But let's say they win. So they'll be in 74. So that's 7 points. 7 points. It's pretty good, isn't it? Morecambe lost. That is significant. Now, Colchester winning isn't ideal. But in the grand scheme of things, Morecambe losing for our league title is huge. We're 10 points clear at the top. We're 10 points clear at the top. 10 points! Woo! It's more than 9. But it's less than 11. So it still has it, and Hoskins still going, and Hoskins wins a penalty. That's really good. Is he going to save it? You know what? Let's make a prediction. Oh my word, someone's got 60,000 on save. Henshaw steps up against Dylan O'Day. He's got the right way! He saved it! He actually saved it! It's July the 27th of the time. Kofi Adjumang! Is he on? He's on! Yes! I thought he was offside. What a free kick this is. Oh, Kofi Adjumang. I didn't know what was going on. Sills played it into Moses. Moses played it to Adjumang. He looks off. But Kofi plays it past Lumley. Let's guess his name is Reginald Lumley. Sills plays it to Moses. He's miles onside. Friday keeps him on. Kofi Adjumang plays it past Reginald Lumley. And it is 1-0. Briley catches out. Carbo through to Chrissy Tipple. He's never missing that one. It's 2-0. It's a Carbo assist and a Chrissy Tipple goal. I think that might be breaking a goal drought as well. It's 2-0. So we could win the league here. We could win the league. Shrewsbury away from home. Good ball into Tommy Wingate. Danny Imray. Who will score the goal that wins us the league, I wonder? Cogbo! I feel like I answered the question with that name. It's Cogbo. It's his 4,912th goal for Slough. Thompson takes on Briley and beats him, then takes on Corbin Mathunzi here. Crosses it in towards Roberts. Imray heads it away, but only as far as Collinge. Max Collinge makes it 1-1. I mean, I don't love all of Stormzy's music, but I do love some of it. I'm blinded by your grace, like that one. Now I've been DMCA'd as Cargbo scores. Oh, I've got to put it on YouTube as well. It's a disaster. Cargbo makes it 2-1 as I sing Stormzy. I'm blinded by Hamzad's grace. As it's flicked in, Kabamba has no chance. I'm a 2-1 up. It's Cargbo. Things you'll love to see. Hello, YouTube. Darlington are winning. This is it. This will be it. If we win this game, we have won the league. Roberts now in the corner for Shrewsbury to poop on our parade. Dylan O'Day comes and claims. Jones now hooks it forward. It's going out of play. Is this the moment? It's full time. Show us. Show us. Yes! Yes! We've won League 2! And here we are! We've got the trophy lift finally! Oh my word! What a season! We've won it with 4 games to go! I can't believe it! After so many years of struggling non-league, we've come into the Football League and we have made our mark. Slough Town are massive. Come on. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Get in there. It's a win for Slough and we are League 1. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Oh. We celebrate at Shrewsbury Stadium. Pretty tasteless, really. Look, they all seem really disappointed. The cartwheel comes in. Was that Chrissy Tipple with the cartwheel? Is that Chrissy Tipple? I think it is. We've done it. We've done it.
We go to Callum, who's sitting in the gantry for some updates on today's sports.
Hello and welcome to Y Sports News. I'm your host, Y Callum. I'm going to take you through what's happened just now. Shrewsbury Town 1, Slough Town 2. Just one game of 42. And with 4 games to spare, Slough have done it. They've not just got promotion, but they're the champions. How many more points can they get? Find out soon. Should have gone lower. I went find out soon because I thought there was another one. On Slough Town. That's what I was going to say, and then you bring it back down. This save has certainly been a journey so far. It really has. It really has. I am loving it. Iconic Callum builds Slough legacy. It's happened, isn't it? I'm an icon. Yes. Come on. Yes, after the struggles in the non-leagues in the Vanarama South and Vanarama National, we only took one season, one and done in League 2, and we got out of the division at a canter, to be perfectly honest with you. The league table was fantastic, and we finished off the season a bit like this. So as you saw, 3 wins on the bounce against Leyton Orient, Grimsby and Shrewsbury Town were enough to seal the league title with 4 games to go. As one person in my chat put it, before the youth intake even happened, which is absolutely beautiful. We then followed that up with 2-0 loss to Forest Green, a 2-0 win against Blackpool, a 4-3 epic against Notts County with a late winner from Tommy Wingate in the 96th minute, and then a 2-2 draw away from home in the derby against Wickham. Wickham unfortunately stayed in that division. We could have, I thought for a second, if we beat them, we'd send them down, but actually that wasn't the case at all. They were safe before going into it. But it meant we finished the season like this. 94 points, 28 games won, 10 drawn and 8 losses, a goal difference of plus 40, 99 goals for, one off that ton. But it was a really, really successful season. Top of the league by 8 points in the end, ahead of Leyton Orient and Morecambe, and Newport County also came up with us. But that led to a summer where we had a little bit of money to spend, but mainly because of player sales. The first player to leave the club was actually a man who we almost lost on loan last season. He turned down that deal in the end. He has moved to Swindon Town. The Swindon lot have signed Mickey Sticky for £300,000. I'm not sure what they've done here. I don't know why they spent so much money, but £300,000, we're laughing all our way to the bank. He's, in my opinion, a defender who's not good enough for this level. However, we will possibly be lining up against him this season. The next player to leave for money was a man who we brought in. He actually only played 3 times for us after picking up a long injury. We brought him in to replace Musa Jimo, who was injured, and then he picked up an injury of his own. At 31 years old, I thought, you know what? Young boys came on for him, which I think is quite ironic being 31, although as a 32-year-old man, almost 33, 31 is very, very young. But we brought him in after Tom Frontan said he's one of the worst footballers he's ever seen play football. I thought, you know what, we've got an opportunity to make a bit of money. £62,000. It's not bad considering we got him for free in the January. So yeah, we take that. Goodbye, Jonathan. Another man who never really made the grade after being signed on a free transfer, only 7 games last season, was Kobe Sinclair Linton. He could have gone in January for 30k. We, in the end, didn't do that because we needed the numbers. We had a few injuries. He's ended up leaving the club for 18, so I have made a slight loss on that initial January potential sale, but that was a potential sale. It didn't happen. Who cares? We still make a little bit of money on him. £18,000. He wasn't in the plans anyway. He's very average for my liking and goes to Northampton with my blessings. As we do most seasons, we've loaned out a few players as well. Jasper Powell goes on loan to Cambridge. Ollie Koivunen goes on loan to Cambridge. What's going on here? Sebi Nygaard goes on loan to Cambridge. No, it's not Cambridge. To Kings Lynn. Ethan Evans, a man who we've just bought in on a free transfer, got a lot of potential behind him in DM, has gone on loan to Stevenage. Probably most notably, the failure of the save so far. A man who I was really, really excited about. And when you look at those attributes, he should be good, shouldn't he? But he went to Cheltenham on loan last season, only played 10 games. They got relegated, only scored 1 goal. He's now got an opportunity at Crawley to have a go. I noticed there he's already injured for 2 weeks. He's very, very injury prone, Mark Wilson. But we've replaced him anyway. After making £425,000 in sales so far, may I add, we're about to sell someone else as well. We brought in David Oliver for free. Now, when I look at David Oliver in comparison to Marky Wilson, I feel like Marky Wilson is my kind of striker more. However, there's an awful lot I like about David Oliver. We bought him in on a free transfer, but he previously played for Luton Town. He's actually played 3 times in the Premier League for Luton Town, I think all off the bench though, and played 3 games in the Championship and scored 2 goals. He's also had a season in League One with Exeter, starting his career at Leicester. But Davy Oliver, I think those mental attributes are incredibly exciting. He's also got 14 heading. He's 6 foot tall. He could potentially deputise for Cargbo if we needed him to, but at the moment he's not going to be deputising for Cargbo. He's going to be playing alongside him. All season long last season, we struggled for a backup option for Justin Briley, who's now our captain, by the way. And I actually tried to get David Barley in last season on loan because he's quite similar to Briley in a lot of ways. Maybe not quite a starter, but he'll do a job coming off the bench. He's got the attributes we need for our wing-back position because a lot of left-backs at the moment are just good defensively. He's okay defensively. I mean, tackling a 5 doesn't bode well. But what he does do is he offers a bit going forward. 9 crossing and 9 dribbling with a bit of pace to him as well. And the work rate, good teamwork. David Barley, he will do a job when we need him. I said I spent some money, and I spent some money on 22-year-old Kofi Ajimang. Bought him in from our affiliate QPR. He was obviously on loan at us last season, played 31 games and scored 4 goals. Actually had a really good season considering he deputised for Danny Imray in the main. But I compared him to Danny Imray, and he's just a better player. He's just better. And at 22 years old, he is a perfectionist, which is an exciting personality trait to have. I'm really excited by Kofi Ajimang, and I'll show you the comparisons to Danny Imray now. Now, we know that Danny Imray has been far exceeding his expectations every season, and he's by all means not out of the squad. He's definitely going to be used a lot. But at 29 years old, you know, we're coming to the point where we do need to start thinking about replacing him. I think we had to pull the trigger on Kofi Ajimang, and we did indeed. As I say, we spent money on him. I'll let you know how much in a minute. How much do you think we should have paid for Kofi Ajimang? A 22-year-old right back. I think we've slightly overpaid, if I'm being completely honest with you. However, finding a right back within the Bilsall region who has this much potential is, well, they're non-existent. He's the only one. And I feel like if you look at him in comparison to Danny Imray, he is a clear upgrade as well. It surprises me actually that one of the attributes he is better at Danny Imray than is crossing. And we know how many assists Danny Imray has got for us. So we're hopeful that Ajimang will be our starting right back this season and have a real impact on this team. So we spent £275,000 on him, which was slightly more than our record transfer of 18 grand before that. It is one that will rise. It could potentially rise to as high as 625 grand, depending on how many goals he scores, how many appearances he plays. They wanted 450 for him initially. I felt that was too much. And I think, you know, if he grows with us, yes, it's a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but we are in League One now. We do need to start spending our money. So that leads us to the team. And it's only 3 signings that we've made so far this summer. I've been heavily looking at goalkeepers. I'm just not sure about Dylan O'Day, whether he's going to make the cut, but we are going to give him a go for the first few games of the season at the very least. Kofi Ajamang obviously starts at right back with Mason Hunter and Corbin Muthunzi. Unfortunately, Kessie Denton has picked up an injury. He picked up an injury in a friendly match this season. However, he's only out for 5 to 10 days, so we'll probably come back in for Corbin Muthunzi, maybe even in the next couple of weeks. Justin Briley, our captain at left back, I think he's going to be a bit like Danny Imre, Briley. I think he's going to over-exceed his expectations and his attributes for a little while before eventually we do have to replace him. John Ogbenea is in the half-back role, back from a prolonged period of injury. He did play a few games at the end of the season though. Mickey McDonald, our signing of the season from last year, continues as the box-to-box midfielder. Sam Sills takes his place as the DLP, really started kicking on at the back end of the season, so excited to see a bit more of him. And Annie Stockbridge starts ahead of Musa Jimmo because Musa Jimmo has picked up another injury. He's going to be out for about 3 weeks. Literally, he picked it up in the week leading up to the start of the season, which was very disappointing. But Stockbridge is a solid deputy, and I'm looking forward to giving him a few minutes this season as well. David Oliver will be playing in the poacher role. We usually play an advanced forward, so I'm intrigued to see whether that works. Alongside Hamzad, how could we not give Hamzad a go in League One? Our bench will be Danny Imre, Sam Moore, who's back from loan, David Barley, Sunday Moses, Yaku Traore, Jaden Raymond, and Tommy Wingate. So that is the team for today's game against Rochdale. So here we are, our first game in League One away from home against Rochdale, a team who have followed us up the divisions actually. Liam Rossinia is their manager, the ex-Hull right back, and you'll notice from their team and ours, the new gen revolution is very much here. Not many real life players left now as we head into season 10. And just like that, the new season starts, the new hopes, the new glories. We are predicted to finish 24th in this division, but like that stopped us before. I don't expect us to go up again because I haven't really rotated that much. I want to see a lot of these players be given the opportunity. As Wooster comes through, Wooster, it's a brilliant tackle from Corbin Muthunzi, and Ajaman casually flicks it round the corner. Nice little header there from Oliver, and now we have a chance of our own. Justin Briley down the left-hand side. No, we don't. A chance here, though. 8 minutes into the game, we do now have a chance. Justin Briley back to Corbin Muthunzi, who made that brilliant tackle early on. Mason Hunter looks at Ajaman. He's got all of the space down the right-hand side. Kofi gives it to Oliver. It would have been the perfect start for Oliver. Ajaman picks it back up, flicks it around the corner. Oliver hits the bar. Oh my goodness, what a chance for a goal on debut there. Free kick here from Ogbenea across it to Ajamang, who heads it over the bar. Ajamang's had an awful lot of action on his second debut. Free kick here from Briley as it's deep into the box. It's all the way through to Oliver, though. Oliver off to Ajamang. Ajamang, is he looking for a shot? He plays it over to his left back, Briley. Briley has a bit of time here, drives into the box. Justin Briley shoots it into the hands of Lenahan, though. Another good chance here. We're looking really good. Thrown within our half now. 38 minutes on the clock as Muthunzi gives it into Ogbenea. Over to Mickey McDonald. Hunter. Kofi Ajamang now with a bit of space to run into. Can he make anything here, Kofi? Lovely ball off to Oliver. McDonald, Sam Sills. Stockbridge shoots low, and it's a good save from Lenahan. And we are continuing to put on this pressure as Justin Briley now has the corner on the right-hand side. Puts it into the front post. It's flicked on. Bendel will take it away for Rochdale, though. A throw in just before the end of the half, 30 seconds to go in added time as Wooster with a knock brings it forward for Rochdale. Wooster into Ogbu, shoots, it's deflected and Evans heads it home. Really against the runner play it feels. It's a really unfortunate goal to concede that one just on the stroke of half time as Wooster brought it down the left. It didn't look like there was much danger here really, but the ball across was a really good one from Ogbu. It's taken a heavy deflection though off Sam Sills, so I take that back, and Evans beats Briley to it, and Day and Briley are frustrated there, and we're 1-0 down at half time, which feels really harsh. Here it is, first highlight of the second half, 52 minutes on the clock as Muthunzi wins possession back there. Mickey McDonald picking it up deep. Oliver off to Ajamang. Seen a lot of the two new boys. Into Sam Sills. Sam Sills! Oh, he's got to score. He has got to score. I'm not sure if he's scored for the club yet, but he still hasn't, if that's the case. Stockbridge now, down the left-hand side. An immediate another highlight. Stockbridge gets that ball into Sam Sills, into Briley, gets it into Cargbo now, the first real sighter of our main man. Cargbo shoots, and Lenahan saves. You don't often see Cargbo do that. He's obviously had enough, and it's a tip round the post, and Briley will now take the corner for Slough. This is into the front post towards Carbo. Is it a penalty? Oh, it's a handball by our man. I thought it was a handball by theirs. Let's look at some subs. So we're bringing on Yaku Traore in midfield and David Barley at left back to start off with. And here is Barley with an early touch into Traore as well. Lovely stuff, the two subs linking up. That's very helpful for the commentary. Poor ball that from Sills and David Oliver running away from it. Elliott now for Rochdale. Into Evans. Off to Elliott, who beats his man quite easy there, crosses it towards Ogbu, heads it. I thought it was in. I really did. 65 minutes in and we're still losing 1-0. But here is a throw again from Barley into Cargbo, that target. Plays it around the corner to Barley. He's got Oliver in the middle. Oliver's got to score. He has got to score there. What a miss. And that was enough for me. Oliver is hooked, as is Adjaman, because he's a bit tired. So Imre and Tommy Wingate come on. 2 stars of the save. And with 10 minutes to go, we need something to happen here. Something as we get a corner. Mickey McDonald to the front post. It's headed away, but we should pick up the pieces here. Through Danny Imre. Off to Mathunzi. Can he play the ball out? Ogbenea. Where's this going? Ogbenea chips it towards McDonald. It's a poor one. And will this actually be a Rochdale chance as Scorey brings it forward? I hope he doesn't Scorey. Ogbenea. He didn't score either. Danny Imre now. Into Sills. Oh, it's a terrible pass by Sam Sills. Barley works back, but Evans now the goal scorer. Proves it through to Akrosi. Akrosi, he skips inside and it's actually well defended in the end and he shoots over the bar. Lots of highlights in this game as it's towards Scorey, who doesn't do a score, and a day keeps it out from McAtee. The final roll of the dice with 7 minutes added on is Jaden Raymond into that attacking midfield position. Are we going to see anything though? As the game seems to be playing out, and it does play out. We lose on the opening day. I mean, we've held our own there, in my opinion, which is encouraging, and we can't expect to win every season that we go into, but yeah, disappointing on that one. We've got a Carabao Cup game against Sheffield United now, which, if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm not that fussed on. So I'll show you the goals, shall I? Well, I said I'd show you the goals, and there were none. It's gone to a penalty shootout. We'll watch that at least. Quasi scores for Slough. Ogunai against Dylan Aday steps up. Oh, it's down the middle. It's 2-2. I don't think they showed me the first 2 penalties. I've literally just realised that. Yaku Traore steps up with his left, and it's saved by Vutsov. And that could be curtains for us here. Is the entire crew step up for Sheffield United now. Crew steps up and scores. I feel like Dylan should have saved that one, but he didn't. Sam Moore now 6 for 8. Centre half on loan last season. He's come in and scores his penalty. It's a good penalty from the big man. Upsets Burden. It's going to be a big burden on us if he scores this one. Burden. And he's saved by Dylan Aday. Incredible scenes. Chrissy Tipple now with the chance to put us back in it. Here goes Chrissy Tipple. And it's saved. Oh, Chrissy. Oh, Chrissy. And Championship, Sheffield United have the chance now through McLean to go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. McLean steps up against Dylan Aday and scores. Sheffield United are through and we are out. This is one of the deals I was talking about that we would seal. Jaden Quasi played his final game there against Sheffield United. The man we bought in for £6,000 from Grantham is leaving for £160,000 to Newport County, a player who we're probably not going to use this season. He will be in our division again, but we wish him well. Goodbye, Jaden. Our first game at Arbour Park in League One will be hosting Huddersfield. We've lost the last 2 games, so we really could do with bouncing back and getting something from this game. Corner here for Huddersfield early on. Lewis into Williams, going short to the back post, headed away by Cargbo. And now we have the chance for a counter. Stockbridge brings it clear. Andy Stockbridge, is he going to look for a man? He plays it back to Kofi Adjamang. Kofi Adjamang back to Stockbridge. He's got 2 in the middle to aim at. One of them was Oliver, but it's cleared away by Mayer. And Howard will now win this header. Corbin Mathunzi. Back to Dylan Aday in our goal. Corbin Mathunzi. Off to Sammy Sills, who's had a poor couple of games in my opinion. Briley now. Cargbo back to Briley. He's got men in the middle to aim at. One of those men is Hamzat Cargbo. Stockbridge into McDonald! We have our first goal of the season, and it's Mickey the Mohawk McDonald. It's well worked down this left-hand side between Briley, Cargbo and Stockbridge. And Briley played it over to Stockbridge, who hit a low cross in, and McDonald on his left foot, first time, smashed it past Lewis in the Huddersfield goal. We have the lead. Come on. An immediate free kick here, though, for Huddersfield, as Howard will step up to take it. Dylan must be watching that post, and he doesn't, and it's over the bar. Oh, you are joking me. David Oliver has picked up an injury, a potential foot injury. It's a disaster. Tommy Wingate will come in and be that familiar partner for Hamza Kagbo, but not been a good start for David Oliver. We are cursed with strikers, bringing in new strikers. We're just going to have Tommy Wingate, Hamza Kagbo and Chrissy Tipple till the Premier League, I think. Corner here. Justin Briley will take it to the front post. It's headed away initially. Sammy Sills on the volley! Oh, it's off Kagbo! No, wrong one! Kagbo's got a goal in League One. He's done it in the South. He's done it in the National. He's done it in League Two. And this is probably his best goal ever. I don't know what it hit. But it hit something of Kagbo. And outside Kagbo. Goal of the season contender is 2-0. I still don't know what that hit of Kagbo's. I feel like maybe I need to do a retrospective zoom. Let's do one now. So what does it hit here? I mean, is it his shoulder? Is it his shot? I've got no idea. I want to know what Hamzad has scored his first goal in League One with. Let's break it down even slower now, shall we? So Sills hits his volley. I think it's his hand. Oh my goodness. I can't possibly comment, FA. I do not know what it hit, okay? I don't know what it hit. It's 2-0. It's fine. Hamzad scored a goal. Throw in here on the right-hand side. Ajamang will take. He throws it into the goal scorer, McDonald. Ajamang now, low cross towards Hamzad. Keeps it alive. Mickey McDonald, Sills. McDonald shoots. He's hit the bar. Great effort from Mickey. He's been a real standout since signing, to be perfectly honest with you. And it's not just because of his hair. A fire now into Dolly Parton in the middle. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Banks, Barks, Mason. I'm not sure what his name was. Lewis, back to Gordon now. Into Williams. Adjaman cuts that one out really well. Those Sills into Ogbenair. I thought the ball initially was a bad one, but it wasn't. McDonald now down the right side. He's obviously got his man over, which is Adjaman. Crossing towards Hamzad. Kagbo heads over the bar. Good chance for Hamzad. Kofi Adjaman into McDonald now. Another chance in this first half. There's been plenty of them. Let's just hold on to that 2-goal lead, shall we, boys? As McDonald gives it into Hunter. They're pressing us high here. Dylan O'Day into Corbin Mathunzi. Plays it into Sam Sills. They're waiting for the opening here, and they're doing really well with it. Stoppage, lovely ball over to McDonald. In behind to Tommy Wingate, who should do better. I think he was offside anyway. Of course he was. It's Tommy Wingate. And at half-time, we are having a wonderful time of it. And despite having less possession, we have got the 2 goals that give us the lead. We just need to be composed now and make sure we get that win over the line. Corner here from Huddersfield. Lewis into Williams. Back to Lewis. It's crossing. Dylan O'Day comes and claims. Trying to stake his claim to say, look, I've been your keeper in the South. I've been your keeper in the National. I've been your keeper in League Two. And I want to be a keeper in League One as well. And he's doing a good job of it at the moment as Lambton now. Back to a fire. Like a lambton to slaughter. Coming to Arbor Park. Barks. Barks over to Lewis. Lewis now on the left. Like a Lewis to slaughter. That didn't work. Lambton is in behind now. He's going to punish me for the joke. He does. And Tom Howard scores. And after 53 minutes, exactly what we did not want to happen as Howard halves our lead. Now I'm nervous. Dear me, we've got a free kick that Ogbenair takes it, and it's well saved by Lewis. Ogbenair does like a free kick, doesn't he? I forgot about that after his prolonged injury and time on the sidelines. As Briley now will take this corner into the front post. It's headed on by Kagbo. McDonald was trying to get there, but McDonald walked off the pitch then and then through the side netting. Briley's come off for a similarly named David Barley. Briley for Barley. That's fun, isn't it? And Traore has also come on for, I can't remember. Who's he come on for? Stoppage? No, Andy. Oh my goodness, it's cleared away. Who's he come on for? Oh, Mickey McDonald, of course, who's on a booking. So I thought, let's get him off. And he's the worst rating of the 3 in midfield, but they were all above a 7, which is lovely to see. I noticed our defensive ratings have really gone down in the last couple of minutes, but Ogbenair now with a free kick. He surely doesn't shoot from here, does he? Is this one of the clever pass free kicks? I reckon it is. We're going to pass this in. Look, Barley. Oh my goodness, Barley's hit the bar. Lee. I mean, I feel like I've done the button 3 times and I'm not sure I've got any laughs. 5 minutes to go here as the clock ticks down. Can we hold on? We've brought on Jaden Raymond and Danny Imray late on, and it was enough to seal our first 3 points and the win at Fortress Arbour Park to beat Huddersfield by 2 goals to 1. So 2 games in the league, 1 win, 1 loss, both really close games though, you've got to say. Obviously we played Sheffield United, but it was with a heavily rotated team, and who really cares about the Carabao Cup? We've got the Papa John's Bristol Street Motors trophy to worry about. You know, that's the where the real money is. But a good start to the season, I'd say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Quite a lot of information within this one. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video, can you just say Kofi Ajamang? Wow. Just that. And good luck spelling it. But no, thank you so much for watching. I do really, really appreciate it. The channel is growing slowly but surely, and it means the world to me. It really does. If you want to head over to Twitch and see more, I'll obviously be streaming over there as well. But until the next one, lots of love. I'll see you soon.